What is good, you guys? Welcome to the most important 2K video you come across. If you're looking for the best tips on badges, shooting, you came to the right video. Like for a part 2 to learn about playmaking and defense. I also dropped my green machine jump shot in this video at the end of the video. Let me know how you feel about the video. And I also already have Gym Rat on both of my builds, which gives me the +4. So now that we got all the attributes out the way, let's get it. So now on slashing, it's pretty simple. There's only but so many badges for people that take the ball into the paint and dunk. If you're a center, there's a completely different badge setup for you. But badges that don't change no matter what build you're on are these three badges right here. Now I don't think you need to have them on Hall of Fame. Like posterizer, I think Hall of Fame is unnecessary if you are a person that's not planning to go to the paint. Like for me, I honestly think I kind of went overkill to get Hall of Fame, but I really wanted to have that build that can dunk. And I knew I can get it with still being able to shoot because of how easy it is to shoot this year. Change anything without not getting Hall of Fame posterizer. And you get Hall of Fame posterizer only by having a 99 driving dunk. So, like I said. But Limitless Takeoff definitely is awesome. Limitless Takeoff, I honestly think Limitless Takeoff is honestly probably more important than Posterizer is. I know some people might think that's crazy, but a gold Posterizer is going to give you just as many contact dunks as Hall of Fame is. Hall of Fame just it allows guards to more so posterize centers. On gold, you kind of get blocked more, but on a center with Hall of Fame, if it's a one-on-one situation, you're 9 times out of 10 going to dunk on them as long as you time it if you're using the analog. With square, I don't really use it, but I notice when I do square, I usually get bad animations, so I don't use square. But Limitless Takeoff is definitely the badge I think is the most important slashing badge this year. Slippery Finisher, I kind of space between this badge. Sometimes I, like, when I'm playing Rec, you guys can't see it, but I have my two loadouts. I have them set. When I play Rec, I put it on Hall of Fame. When I play Park, I put it on Gold. I like it on Gold only because I'm allowed to put Ball Stripper on Gold, which really helps when driving to the paint because a lot of people have the badge to steal the ball in the paint. So I like to do it like this when I play Park. But in Rec, I'm only going to the paint if it's a fast break, and if I go to the paint otherwise than that, it's usually because I beat my defender, I'm able to run into the paint. So I usually leave it like this. Now, the one everybody thinks about, one everybody's always focused on is shooting. Now, I don't get all the great shooting badges like I do on my shooting guard. I mean, my small forward. But on this one, I get a good amount, and I'm going to go over the ones that I think that are the most effective. Blinders and Deadeyes, dead given. I honestly believe that Blinders and Deadeye is actually not that important this year. And hear me out. I've played with both of these badges off, and I've greened the same exact way. It's just when someone closes out, there's a bigger contest window, so you get contested a lot. But as long as you know the timing, you honestly can green the exact same without both of these badges. You'll just, in my opinion, you get blocked a lot more when you don't have them on from shot animations. That's the only thing I've noticed with those. But I like them as silver. I think silver's a sweet spot for both of them. Even if you can get them higher, I think silver's a sweet spot for both of them if you want to have a good badge spread, if you don't have many shooting badges. Green Machine, see, this is something that's more personal for me mentally. If I have a bronze Green Machine, I feel like I don't green as well. But when I have it on gold, I feel like I green everything. For example, I played like 4 games today, and the one game that I played with this badge on silver, I shot like utter dog ass. But the moment I put it on gold, I greened almost every shot I took. A lot of people are talking about this badge. Honestly, if you're not having 41 shooting badges like I do on my sharpshooter, then there's really no point. If you don't have 41 or higher, there's no point to run this badge on Hall of Fame, honestly. Bronze is more than enough boost, honestly. And a lot of people are sleeping on this badge. This badge is super underrated, especially for Park and Rec. A lot of people are sleeping on it for Park because they're like, oh, we don't shoot in 7 seconds. If your teammate gets a steal and throws the ball to you while you're running up the court, you're gonna shoot that ball within 7 seconds. So you're gonna get a boost. In Rec, it's extremely important to have in Rec because how many fast break steals do people get? How many rebounds and you're already gone if you're a guard, cherry picking. You're gone already because your center's getting that board. You're already gone running up and your center throws the fast break. That's a wide open three or a two. You're getting a boost on it. So lucky seven is huge. The higher you have it, silver from bronze to silver is not a boost. Do not put it to silver. It's no point. From bronze to gold, it's a big boost. It's about I think like 4%, and then from bronze to Hall of Fame, it's about like I think a 9 10ish percentage difference. So it's huge. Like this is like a 2% difference. It's not that important. Slippery off ball. I've tried it. I don't feel like it works for me at all. I've seen people that it does work for them very well, but they all have it on Hall of Fame. I don't know. I don't think this badge is worth having on Hall of Fame unless you're a person that really, really moves off ball like a lot, and that's the way your team plays. But for me personally, the way my team plays, moving around a lot while people are trying to create their own space messes everybody up. So I don't believe this badge is important to have on Hall of Fame or gold. I think if you're gonna put it on, bronze and silver are kind of what you do with it. But from my experiences putting it on those two tiers, they don't really it doesn't really work all the time, especially with so many people using pesty off ball this year. Volume shooter is a badge that I feel is exactly what it says. If you're the person that you're probably shooting the most shots, then you probably want this badge around like silver or gold. Definitely never Hall of Fame unless you're literally taking all the shots every single game. You're never passing the ball. No one ever you never pass the ball. You don't have any playmaking. You're just straight shooting everything. Then yeah, maybe. But I never run this badge past gold. And if I do run this badge on gold, majority of the time it's because I lower this down to there and then I do it like that. But I never have this badge to gold. I usually have it on bronze or silver. Catch and shoot. This year, catch and shoot I think is the same as every year, but I think the sweet spot is silver. If you have extra points and you're really a catch and shoot shooter, then I would say put it to the highest you can get it. Only because if you're a catch and shoot shooter, obviously gives you the best boost possible. But if you want to save points, I think silver is the sweet spot this year. Same thing with clutch shooter. I think clutch shooter is very underrated for park. I don't recommend it necessarily for rec all the time. It works sometimes. It's very situational for rec, but for park, anytime you have a close game, whether it's 14 to 12 or 7 to 14, the moment anybody on the team on your team the moment your team has 14 points, this badge activates and you will green or make more whites than you realize. Um, Now, do I think you should ever put it any higher than bronze? No. That's my personal opinion. I do not think you should ever put it any higher than bronze. Difficult shots, me personally, I do not shoot off the dribble. One of my teammates do. He thinks the badge works very well. He recommends the badge at gold or silver. He thinks bronze does nothing. Hot zone, I recommend hot zone. Honestly, even though you see that it's not on it here, I honestly recommend hot zone on gold. If you're a person that you can't shoot consistently, hot zone on gold is a big difference. If you're struggling with shooting, hot zone is a big, big, big boost. If you can get it to Hall of Fame, get it to Hall of Fame. And if you're struggling, really get it to Hall of Fame. If you're not struggling like me, I like running on silver because it allows me to run stop and pop, which we'll get into in a second. Rhythm shooter, the badge I really love when I play park. When I play park, oh my god, this badge goes right on gold. I don't question it. Not one bit. This badge goes on gold. I love rhythm shooter. It's amazing, especially rhythm shooter combined with stop and pop. I'm gonna get into that in a few. It's amazing. I love it so much. Sniper, no question, best shooting badge in the game this year. I personally feel like I don't make as many whites as other people, in the sense that I've seen a lot of people make crazy amount of whites, and it's like wow, I can't believe they made that. Thank you guys so much for watching. And for you all, peace. So this is the best jump shot in the game right here. I'm telling you right now, you put this jump shot on, you are gonna green way more shots your first game. Let me know how you like it. Like and subscribe. Peace out, y'all.